ADHD. Have you been diagnosed from a doctor and fed prescription pills? Or have you self-diagnosed on the couch with all your symptoms on the internet? Is ADHD a disorder or is it a superpower? I personally think it's a superpower. When I was a kid, probably much like you, I struggled to focus in class. I was always distracted. I could never focus on maths or English, any particular topic. I was always acting a fool, playing out, getting into mischief and trouble. So I got taken to the doctors and they asked the symptoms, all this carry on, and what do you know, you have ADHD. I believe those of you who struggle to focus on a particular subject or are always finding the need to do something else and all of a sudden you've got 5 different things going, that you have a little bit of a superpower, because it's pretty much your brain is sifting you away from the bullshit it knows you don't need. If you're struggling to focus at school and all of that stuff when you were younger, it's purely because, realistically speaking, you just didn't have any interest in those subjects to start with, or your teacher sucked so bad that they were not interesting to listen to. All through my childhood, when I struggled to engage and listen and do particular topics, when I did something I really liked, such as playing rugby and martial arts, all of a sudden I could focus and hone in completely on those 2 tasks and get very proficient at each one. And I never got distracted. I was always wanting to train, always wanting to be better at that particular sport. And I was engaged fully with the coaches that were teaching me as well. I was never distracted. I found things that I really enjoyed, and all of a sudden my brain wasn't trying to make me change that. It was allowing me to focus in on that one topic. And you can do this as an adult in your life as well. If you've got all these tasks and you just never finish any of them, maybe take a step back and think, are all of these tasks just bullshit? Do I not even really want to do any of these or enjoy them actually? Because I can guarantee you right now, if there's something that you really like, you can sit down for however long and complete it. If you're really into drawing, I bet you right now you could sit down and draw something magnificent. Even if it takes 5 hours, you're gonna sit there drawing and really engaged in it. You're not gonna float off into something else and want to change halfway through. And it's because you like doing that thing. So ADHD is, they prescribe you medication to try and nail you down and keep you quiet, make you go back to being a good little student, or like it calms you down. But in reality, do you really need it? Do you honestly need to be drugged up all the time to do mundane tasks? Or do you need to find the tasks that you're really engaged in and really focused on? Or do you need to find the teacher or the person who's teaching and showing you things? Do you need to find the right person that you can engage with and you find them engaging, so therefore you're not distracted and you're actually listening? Because there's things out there that you're going to really focus in on and enjoy. Don't let this ADHD define you as a person. Don't let it become another excuse for why you're not doing the things that you should be doing. There's so many mundane tasks that nobody likes to do. I don't like to wash dishes. I got a dishwasher. I don't like vacuuming the house all the time. I got a robot vacuum. Let it do it, move on. Find something that you can zone in on, because when you have ADHD, you can cut out all the nonsense and really focus on something that you really love. Don't let them tell you that you're not going to be able to do it because you have ADHD, because that's all bullshit. Another thing you really need to take a look at is your lifestyle overall. Are you getting enough sleep? What's your diet like and your exercise like? Are you moving around enough? Are you expending enough energy? What are you eating? Are you eating lots of sugar and garbage? Because all these aspects make a really big difference. If you're not sleeping enough, you're going to be way overtired. You're going to have a foggy brain. You won't be able to concentrate. If you're eating a bunch of garbage, it's all inflammation. It's going to make you unfocused. If you look at these aspects, that's probably the main things that I'll be looking at changing first. You need to clean up the diet. You need to think about your sleep a bit more. Be productive with your time. Then you also need to find something that you enjoy to focus on. The ADHD won't slow you down when you really like something and you're really engaged and you're learning new things that you wanted to learn. You have somebody teaching you that you actually like and find them interesting. If you find a podcast that you really like, I guarantee you can listen to the whole 3-hour episode. These are things you need to do to try and break away from that excuse of ADHD. Don't let your brains grab at any little dopamine hit take control of you. You have to be smart about it. Today's society, there's so much little nuggets of dopamine that are pulling you towards them. So you will have this whole confusion laying around. You need to clear your mind, stop letting your brain attract you towards bullshit dopamine hits, and focus on something that you want and something that will drive you to be engaged. Use the superpower.